Widowmaker used to be amazing. I have played a lot of classes and characters in games and have enjoyed some, but in Overwatch, Widowmaker really stuck with me. I was winning games reliably as Widowmaker. I was getting player of the games, killing whoever I wanted and whenever I wanted. But the last patch has changed it, and I find it a lot harder now. Now I actually have to hit people in the head if I want to help my team out. It's disgusting. Okay, not really. I just miss carrying teams as Widowmaker. Before, if I could give advice on what makes a good Widowmaker, I would have said positioning and smart timing of the ultimate. Now, with this new Widowmaker, I would say it's about accuracy and having an escape plan. Widowmaker is one of the more developed characters in Overwatch though. There's a lot of lore about her. She has even appeared in 2 different animated shorts, so let's start with her background. During Overwatch's time as a peacekeeping force after the first Omnic War, they were in charge of observing and fighting threats throughout the world such as terrorism. One of these groups were called Talon, and the Overwatch member named Jared LaCroix was in charge of the operations against Talon. Talon tried several times to assassinate LaCroix but were unsuccessful, so they took a different approach and kidnapped his wife, Emilia. Overwatch and LaCroix were able to rescue Emilia, but 2 weeks later at home, Jared LaCroix was murdered in his sleep and the wife went missing again. It was discovered that the wife killed her husband and had been trained as an assassin for a Talon, a sleeper agent. She went back to Talon and they have used her numerous times to perform an assassination or retrieve an important artifact. She is now so cold of all emotion that her skin has turned blue because she has been trained to lower her heart rate to breathe less, which helps snipers improve their accuracy. She now has no emotion except for the joy she feels when she is killing someone, which is why she is called the Black Widow.
Now I feel alive.
So let's talk about her gun. Beautiful thing it is. It has 2 modes. Right mouse button for sniper mode and left mouse button for machine gun. Yes, Widowmaker has a machine gun, ladies and gentlemen. She has a spray gun. She might as well be Soldier 76. More on that later, but she's a sniper, so let's talk about that. When in sniper mode, she can do from 12 to 120 max damage if she hits a character on the body, and usually an instant kill if it hits the head. You can do more damage while in the sniper mode by waiting just a few seconds, wait for the 3 red arrows just to charge up. But the general rule is that a headshot will kill anyone unless it's a tank, then you need to hit them in the head twice. If you hit the body, such as the chest, arm, leg, back, bum, you will kill most characters in 2 shots. Tanks will take 5 shots. There are some exceptions. Bastion dies in 3 body shots because he has a bunch of armor on him. Surprisingly, so does Reaper and Mei. I guess because she is fat? Who knows, but check the link in the description if you want to see the differences of her damage compared to the last patch. So this sniper mode needs you to be at a good vantage point.
This is a good spot.
Long corridors where you know the enemy will run through are good points, and I used to be one of those Widowmakers who would jump onto a spot and capture it, but I think it is far more helpful not to stand on the point. While your team are capturing the point, jumping around like idiots, the opposing team is focused on them. Their eyes are looking at them. That is your chance to snipe them and do massive damage before they kill your teammates.
Get on the objective. I'm on defense.
This also prevents a team wipe, such as Reaper coming in and ulting or killing everyone, or a good D.Va ult. You are the eyes of your team and can prevent and save your team from those powerful ultimates because you have the vision. You need the vision. Sure, stand on the point if there is no one else there, but you are more used standing at long range and sniping enemies who get close to it, and protecting your more vulnerable teammates. This sniper rifle turns into machine gun. Yes, sci-fi. Which I was surprised when I first saw it. She's a sniper and this thing isn't exactly quiet. It fires 10 bullets a second which do 13 damage each and has a reload or cooldown of 1.5 seconds. You should never use this unless you are running around. Obviously you can't sniper while sprinting, but this can be some reliable damage for 1 or 2 bars of health. But this is your plan C. You're meant to be an elite special secret sniper agent thing. You should never use a plan C. So my tip for using this and wanting to keep this video to a watchable length is don't. But let's talk about your plan A and B. Your Venom Mine is a part of that. Sure, you can fire it into the mosh pit and hope it sticks, but you're better off using it to protect yourself. Widowmaker's bullets have a tracer effect on them, so it's pretty easy to spot her once she does fire. If a Genji, Tracer, Reaper, or even another sniper spots this fire, then they will immediately put your name down on their to meet list, but with their favourite weapon. The Venom Mine is a mine which can attach to any surface which automatically detonates when an enemy walks near it. It then hits them and does 75 damage over 5 seconds with a 12-second cooldown. This is part of your backup plan, your plan B. Your escape, your awareness, your lifeline. You can't watch everything and you can't trust your team to help you out of a tight spot when you are attacked behind the front line. You're a sniper. It's a lonely life, but you are the most effective alone and at long range. Use a venom mine on a flank and listen for it to hit someone. That's when you'll know someone is coming to get you. You could also put it a lot closer if you know that someone is coming nearby, and then just retreat with your grappling hook, or you can stay and shoot them with your machine gun. But it sucks. It sucks, like I said. They should never get so close. You should be sniping them before they get the chance. Your grappling hook is an amazing item for a sniper. It has a 12-second cooldown and lets you go to any flat surface in the game if it's in range. You can even use it for a speed boost to get away from something fast, or a way to avoid fire briefly.
Smooth as silk.
It does automatically lock onto ledges, which can be good and bad, but if you want the real sniper spots, then this is the tool to use. Remember what I said about Bastion? Be unpredictable. Try not to snipe someone in the same spot all the time. Try move to a different spot, and the grappling hook is the fastest way to do that.
Caught in my web.
I've noticed that it also seems to lock onto any ledge just randomly. You don't even have to aim for a ledge, it just does it automatically. It makes sense, but it's I don't know. What do you think? Widowmaker's ultimate ability is the best strategic tool in the game. Pop it and you can see the entire enemy team on the map for the next 15.5 seconds. Use this if you want to kill a pesky sniper, want to find where the team is, want to give your team the advantage of knowing where the enemy will attack from if they are capturing a point. My favourite is to use it to spot an enemy character who is using their ultimate, such as Roadhog's Tire or McCree's High Noon. Even the information of just showing an enemy Mercy or Reaper on the enemy team can help protect your teammates. It can allow them to spread out so Reaper can't just jump on there, ult everyone and kill everyone else on your team. Or it can let your team know where the bastard healer is so they can just go and kill her or him. This is a great team ability. And though I've kind of been saying that this is all about you protecting yourself and everything so far, this is a good team ability. Don't be selfish and use this ability just for yourself. I've already mentioned some examples, but you can't always be there in the fight all the time, so activate this ability anywhere for it to help your teammates, even if you have died and you are just running back to the fight. You're leaving your spawn, help your team. As they say, information is power. It's important that you know your enemy as Widowmaker, because she has a huge advantage over other characters such as Pharah, Bastion, Reaper, Torb, Drawn, Tracer, Mercy, and Zenyatta. She can be used on attack to snipe an enemy turret or a sniper from a safe distance, lock down a choke point, or just go duck hunting. As for those hunting you, Winston likes to do that, as does Genji and D.Va. They will get up all over your face and can keep chasing you after you zip away. Swapping to hands of the other sniper would not really help, because as soon as you see those characters, make them a priority target or they will easily reach you. An enemy Widowmaker is also a good counter to you playing as Widowmaker, because you can both usually see each other and it can result in an awkward battle of snipers. Reinhardt can also ruin your day by blocking your shots with a shield, where you could have easily killed a healer otherwise. But while you're at it, you might as well shoot the shield. Get his health down so you can take a few shots at him or his team he was protecting. So just remember, Plan A is to snipe people at a good location and frequently change spots so you don't get counter-sniped. Plan B is to be ready. Oh, get it? Have a venom mine on a flank to warn you of any flankers. And Plan C is to... We do not talk about Plan C. Widowmaker is a sniper best suited for long-range combat, but if you got a Plan C, I want to hear it. Post in the comments below and I'll start making the next video if you like this one. I'm thinking Reinhardt, going from most hated to one of the most loved. Hope to see you there, and I hope to see you in game. Through my scope.